All right, man. Make sure you raise your hand far enough, and I think we got it.
All right.
Yes! Finally!
All right, dude, we got a review to do.
Welcome on in, everyone. We are back, the cousins. This is Beer Talk with Kyle and Joe. I'm Kyle.
What's up, guys? This is Joe.
And before we get into it, we just want to say we hope everyone is staying safe. We hope everyone's staying healthy during these uncertain times. You know, Joe and I both are really trying to take advantage of the time at home that we have with our families. So hopefully you guys are doing the same. Today, we're going to be doing another review for you. We're going to be talking about Bearded Oregon. Bearded Oregon has been around since about 2016. Really cool company. We have 4 different scents and a variation of oils and balms to talk with you about.
Yep, so we're really excited to talk to you guys about this company. But first, check out our intro, and we'll see you in about 20 seconds.
Welcome back, guys. So like I was saying, we're going to be doing a review here for you for Bearded Oregon. Like I said, Bearded Oregon has been around since 2016. Bearded Oregon is out of Newport News, Virginia. Okay, horrible joke. I guarantee it's not the first time that it's been done. So Bearded Oregon, of course, is out of the great state of Oregon. Like I said, we have 4 scents to go over with you, all really outdoorsy kind of scents, which is really cool. So the one that we want to go ahead and kick it off with is their seasonal scent. We'll have to check on the website, but I believe it's May through, Joe, is it May through September? We'll have to double check that on the website. But it is seasonal, and we are talking about Hermiston.
Nice.
Now, Hermiston is a watermelon mint scent. So I actually purchased this scent myself a while back before we got anything from Bearded Oregon additional. And I've had this one a long time. I've been wearing it a long time. It's one of my all-time favorite scents. And here's the beauty of doing these side-by-side reviews. Joe differs a little bit because he's not a big mint fan. But let me go ahead and read this ingredients real quick. We have grapeseed oil, apricot oil, jojoba oil, essential oils, watermelon, and local mint leaves. I'll go ahead and give this a sniff here. Gosh, like I've always said, I wish we had smell-o-vision. I love this scent. This scent just reminds me of summer. The first thing you get right off the bat is definitely that mint, but that watermelon just cools it down so much. And it's an unusual scent to have watermelon in there, but I really pick up that watermelon scent. Joe, what do you think?
So, yeah, like you said, the beauty of this channel is our difference of opinions. And while I will definitely elaborate what I liked about the product, especially when it comes to feel in beard, which was actually something that I did enjoy, and we'll dive into that. The scent itself was not something that was for me. I love eating watermelon. It's like some of the best food to eat, during those nice summer times. Mint is something that I do enjoy in like washes and co-washes and things like that. But for me, the combination of the 2% profiles just didn't work for me. And I can definitely see why a lot of people do enjoy it. I definitely see why, you like it. But for me, when it came to the watermelon, I didn't get the freshness that you got. I kind of got the watermelon rind smell, not the actual melon itself. And that was something
You were
that
kind of missing that like juicy watermelon scent type of thing.
Right. Which I could probably understand that trying to get that scent would be a little difficult, and you don't want it to be too, like artificial. So the scent just didn't work for me. But we'll dive right into how it felt, and I'll definitely talk about that here.
Yeah, absolutely. So I do have the Hermiston balm here. There we go. All right, so ingredients in the balm. So I will say this. This is the most firm balm I I have ever used, ever. Joe commonly described it more of a wax. Here's the reason why I don't think it's more of a wax. There's definitely beeswax in there, which I'm going to read. This still got my beard nice and soft, like a balm should, but this had the best hold. This was the firmest hold balm I've ever used. So the ingredients in this is local beeswax, shea butter, mango butter, apricot oil, jojoba oil, essential oils, local watermelon, and local mint leaves. Really, really unique balm. Never used any balm like this before. I absolutely love it. I personally cannot get it out with my fingernail. I have to use a pick. But the scent is spot on. I'm still getting that great mint, that juicy watermelon. I absolutely love it. And you can see how firm that is. And I mean, it's nothing when you hit it with your finger. And I always call it the shake test. It passes the shake test for that firm balm. So Joe, how did it feel in beard for you?
Yeah, I mean, it felt like I was putting a wax in. It definitely, I mean, it definitely held down what I needed to held down. Um, it did. I did feel my beard being a little bit more weighed down than I would have liked. But I tell you what, it did a great job on taking care of those flyaways. I definitely hit up my sideburn areas here the most because that's where I have the most issues.
Right, like those flyaways up there.
Yes, flyaways up there, and I mean, it definitely did what it needed to do. Me personally, I would love to see if they would be willing or able to come out with maybe a softer balm, and maybe look into maybe even considering that as being like a wax, because I just feel like that's what you're getting with that.
Okay, awesome, man. Talk to us about the next scent.
Yep. So the next scent is the Prineville Juniper Sage. And as you can see, they're very consistent with their labeling. You got that pretty cool brown label all the way across that bottle.
Very
Nice.
outdoorsy look for sure.
Very outdoorsy, and you know what? And that's the exact theme that that they're going with for all their products. Scent, labeling, you know, even the names of their products. It's all state oriented, which is really cool. So, but the Prineville oil is a juniper and sage scent, and this was actually a scent that I very much enjoyed. And the ingredients, and I'm going to read the ingredients because the ingredients are different in their oils. So for this one, you're looking at lavender infused avocado oil, apricot oil, jojoba oil, vitamin E, and essential oils. So when I smell this, and I'm going to just go ahead and do that now, that juniper really hits very, very strong right off the bat. And that juniper is something that I actually really enjoy. And this is what the oil looks like. And it's a nice clear golden tint to it. And the oil itself is actually quite thin. Did you find it to be thin?
Yeah, I loved it. It did not clump up my beard at all. The comb ran right through it, and it styled really nice. I really like the consistency. Great feeling beard on all the oils all around. The balm on this one for the Prineville is the same. It is the same ingredients.
Okay.
Balm across the board. But I agree with you. That juniper hits you right away, and that sage is right there. You know, both of them are very pronounced scents, and you definitely have to kind of be a sage fan to really enjoy it, obviously. But I did. It's definitely a different scent. It's really unique. It almost reminded me of like not a woodsy scent, but almost like a floral scent. You know, something along those lines. It's definitely different, but I enjoyed it.
Oh yeah, definitely. I mean, I could just imagine, you know, Oregon is not a state that I've been to, but a state that I've, you know, seen the gorgeous, unbelievable scenery that it has. And I could just, you know, imagine, you know, taking a hike. Yeah, me actually doing some outdoor exercise, but me taking a hike and, you know, a wooded area there and just picking up, all those, natural scents. And it definitely seems like something that was spot on with it. Very enjoyable scent. I liked it a lot.
For sure.
Yeah. All right. So the next scent that I have is a scent called Sisters. And I have that in the balm. Actually, I was supposed to get it in in the oil, and unfortunately, the mail guy was a little too rough with it. Hey, those things happen. But the balm itself, the scent is a lemon and a ponderosa pine.
Mhm.
Yep. So, and in the ingredients, we're looking at the local beeswax, shea butter, almond oil, avocado oil, local hops, local ponderosa pine, and essential oils. So, first thing that I noticed, and we kind of pointed out the theme that Bearded Oregon's going with, which is obviously very outdoorsy, very state oriented, but they are a company that really loves their local, I don't know how I want to say it, just
Ingredients.
their local ingredients.
Right.
They love taking the roots of where they live and implementing it into their products, so everybody who doesn't live in the state can experience something that they experience every day. So that's something that I really do like about their company.
Yeah,
I
really.
think it's very cool because, as I said, I'm not somebody who's lived there, but being around these products, I feel like I have been there now, and that's very
Right.
cool.
Yeah. Yeah, they take
So
a lot of pride in their stuff for sure.
exactly. So with this scent, um, it was a pretty good scent. I did not mind it at all. I get the freshness of the lemon, and then that pine does come in and kind of take over a little bit. Um, which which was fine. I thought there was a pretty good balance to it. The one thing that I had an issue with when it came to the balms for me was I get a lot of the shea butter and the beeswax scent mixed in with the scent profiles, and that's something that I just kind of turns me off of certain products. I like when a company is able to hide the shea butter and the beeswax scent a little bit. And that was just something that I just had a hard time kind of getting away from.
Yeah, I know you're not a big fan. You've said that a couple times. Not a big fan of those natural scents. I actually like them. I enjoy more of a natural scent when it comes to fragrances in general. I like them on the milder side. So when I'm picking up some of that shea butter, some of that wax, different things like that, I enjoy it. But again, that's what makes our channel unique. Those differences in opinion. So, all
Right.
right, Joe, go ahead and talk to us about that last scent.
All right. So the last scent that I have is the Medford. And if I'm not mistaken, this is one of their newer scents. I don't know if
Yep.
it's the newest, but one of the newer ones. So when we were talking with them, they're like, hey, definitely check out our newest one as well. So they were nice enough to send out the Medford. And let's see if it wants to focus for me. Kinda, maybe. No. All right. Well, it says Medford, I promise you. But as you can kind of see, it still has the brown label. So, very consistent with that. And this one is a sandalwood and a pear. This was another enjoyable scent.
Yeah, so
And
unique,
it was
just like the others. So
yeah,
unique.
and it was a scent that was really evenly balanced. I got um, a good taste of the sandalwood and the pear. No, I did not drink the bottle. I know I just said taste, but I didn't drink the bottle. But my nose got a good taste of the sandalwood and the pear. And it was a great experience with it. Again, very outdoorsy, but this was probably one of the more like fresher scents, I would say.
Yeah, that pair really. I mean, it's very popular. It's relatively common and relatively even keel, if you will.
Yeah.
I really like the way that pair, that sweetness, really complemented the sandalwood.
Right.
If you're someone who doesn't like out there type of scents, um, this is probably what's going to be best for you when it comes to bearded Oregon from what we've tried. But it was very fresh. It was one of those that you could just smell all day.
Right. Right.
So yeah, Bearded Oregon's doing some awesome things. Definitely, definitely some unique scents. Definitely outdoorsy. Like I said, their balm is the firmest that I've ever tried. I absolutely loved it.
Mhm.
And then if we'll go ahead and put a link to their website below, and you guys can see they're coming out with butters, they're coming out with soaps, a whole bunch of different type of stuff. So make sure you guys go ahead and check them out. But Joe, anything else before we close it out?
No, man. I mean, really, I think if you're somebody who really likes outdoorsy type products, this is a company that is definitely worth checking out. I know we've covered a few of those kind of companies before, so here's just another one to add to that list. And I think overall, you'll be, pleasantly surprised, with those scents.
Yeah, for sure. Definitely top notch quality product. So, like I said, we'll go ahead and throw the link below. Make sure you guys go ahead and check it out. Question to leave you guys with: Bearded Oregon has been around. Have you tried Bearded Oregon before? If you have, do you agree with us? What are some of your favorite scents? So go ahead and throw that in the comments below. But that is all that we have for you guys today. But as always, keep it growing.
And we'll talk to you at the next one. Take it easy, guys.